Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Palaver. I wish we could start quietly so that the studio will not be heated. Lionel Messi, they said he's the best footballer in the world for the 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth time in a row. And others says no. This FIFA, the procedure, everything they are doing is not straight. It is not right. It can't be right. In China, from China to Mexico, from California to Uganda, from Afghanistan to Cape Town, how come only Messi in the past 4 years has been deemed fit to be the World Footballer of the Year? Even when he didn't win the World Cup, he was chosen. Even when he didn't win the Champions League, he was chosen. Even when he didn't win the La Liga, he was chosen. The thing is, not Balotelli, why me? But why Messi? Why always Messi? But others are saying, no, it is a democracy. People voted. It is transparent. He'll the cap fits. Let him wear it. And for now, there is nobody more colossal in attitude, in attribute. There is nobody that is more befitting the crown of being the very best globally when it comes to the round letter game. So today we look at the FIFA awards. Is it still credible? How credible? Or is it a Messi award or a FIFA award? I'm just here, the impartial Chief Justice of the Palava Court. Ken Ochonogo, I take no sides. I put the battle and my gladiators are here, informed to let us know what they think of the FIFA awards. I want to start with the man who has a case. The man who says, I am not happy at what is happening right there in Zurich. Jimmy Kato Ogunlado.
It's always a pleasure to be on Sports Palava, tackling very fantastic issues, and I think this is one issue that would not leave us anytime soon. I believe FIFA awards are supposed to, reward fantastic footballers for their achievement during a particular period. In the year under review, 2012, it's obvious that Lionel Messi was not the best footballer. He's not. We are not talking about the best footballer of a time or of a generation or over time. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the year under review. He was not the best footballer. The statistics are those that you think, yes, it flatters what people normally will get into. It's like a contraption, and a lot of people are falling into that contraption. The journalists are falling into the contraption. The players and the coaches are falling into that contraption, and I think it will go on. Maybe they should just rename it a Balon demented, like a famous footballer said, because it's looking like a Messi award, because it has now become a popularity contest. It's become a contest for somebody that is the most likable. We've seen sentiments taking, the chunk of this awards, and I feel at this point in time, the awards has lost its credibility. You take a look at the FIFA Pro list, and it's ridiculous. It looks like an expanized list when you have 11 players playing in the Spanish La Liga, and you have all other leagues being sidelined, being sidetracked, and I think that's absurd. That's ridiculous.
Is this a Messi door or Espaniza Balon de Messi or whatever it is? You had him. I mean, do you believe that, Messi is the best player in the world in this calendar year I've just passed? And then only Spain, according to him, only Spain has the 11 best footballers in the world coming from just 3 clubs. In fact, 2 clubs plus Falcao.
I didn't vote. Yes. I didn't vote, and those who voted, it's quite unfortunate that Jimmy said contraption, and he mentioned the players. He also mentioned the coaches, who else? And these are people whose destiny have been placed in their hands. If you look at, let's look at. You were talking about Messi. He said it's not a popularity contest. You can't compare the image rights of Cristiano Ronaldo to Lionel Messi. Statistically, I feel that the amount of money Cristiano Ronaldo fetches for Real Madrid is outstanding, really. It's astonishing, really, because when you compare to, so if it were to be a popularity contest, I think Cristiano Ronaldo would have won it. But the players, coaches, captains of various national teams, some journalists were the ones who voted. And even some of these players, the people who were saying in question also voted. And some of them didn't even vote for themselves. And this is how to know, this is for you to know that how...
That's not true. That's not true. Nobody voted for himself. Nobody voted for himself. That's not true.
Yeah. Like
that's not true.
About maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, I didn't really
Cristiano Ronaldo ceded his place to Bento,
Messi,
the deputy captain.
It's the same for Lionel Messi. He didn't vote for himself.
Like
that I know.
Do you
and
know that? Do you know
that
Lionel Messi did something unthinkable? What did he do?
What did he do?
He refused to vote for a Ronaldo. I think that's not graceful.
Why?
I think it's not. That's not a gracious move for him, because that was exactly what Mata did. What Mata did was quite. I mean, we're not even talking of only footballers, the male footballers alone.
So you have to,
even Mata. Yeah, I've got.
He must vote for himself. He's got the liberty. You placed it right in his hands.
Yeah, I do understand where you are coming from. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: he does not have a right to vote for himself.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances, there is no way you tell me that. We all don't know that it's a 1-2. It's been a 1-2 for 5 years.
Yeah, it's always been there.
He's not voting for Ronaldo.
Okay.
It's a function of what we are talking about.
We should.
FIFA is already creating enough animosity. He must be taken away from the other players. What I'm saying is very simple here. What I'm saying is very simple here. In fact, the animosity being created is becoming enormous for FIFA to handle.
Okay. Because
now, when you have a situation where players
Cristiano Ronaldo
look at Ike Casillas because of the intra-club squabbles, decided not to vote for Ronaldo, his own teammate. That means he doesn't regard him. Despite the fact that Ronaldo aided Madrid to win the La Liga.
Okay. Let us. Hello, gentlemen. Even while we are trying to do it, because we shall open the lines very soon, and we shall open it, so that those our audience at home can let us get this. You didn't get it too right there. Casillas voted for Ronaldo, but not as the best player. If he voted for Xavi, then before whatever. And then you also look at the other that both sides. He didn't vote. Casillas didn't vote for Messi at all. Among the top three,
he would not have.
So because he didn't vote for Messi,
he would not have.
Good. But that is what he's talking about. But he's saying about that. But he's saying that it is from what he said, it is sentiment.
Voted for Yaya Toure. That's a wrong. That's a pan-continental sentiment. It doesn't happen. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable.
So what are you?
It's unbelievable. He voted for Yaya Toure. He voted for Didier Drogba. How does that sound?
If FIFA,
Coach Kalaba voted for Busquets. Busquets be regarded as the best footballer in the world.
Gentlemen, let us think about who they voted for in this issue now. What of the parameters? That is the issue.
That's it.
You are looking at it this way. Let us look at the top. Who would you have? Okay. If you have voted, if you had voted, who would you have voted for?
Of course, Messi. Of course.
Who would you have voted for?
Or Iniesta before Messi.
Oh no. Who would you have before Messi? So Messi is your third.
In that order.
So what would have informed your voting these players ahead of Messi, Iniesta and Ronaldo ahead of Messi?
The Supercopa, the La Liga. Winning the La Liga was very, very important for Ronaldo. Winning it ahead and scoring in consecutive.
We are not talking about the Spanish awards.
We're not. That's what I'm saying.
Why would you have voted for them for winning Super Cup and not winning Champions League?
Scoring for the six.
When there are people who won
scoring for the 6 goals. What we are saying, we are rewarding individual achievements. We are rewarding individual achievements.
People keep saying about awards, championship won. Then if it's based on the championship won, maybe Didier Drogba should have been on the list. Then
I would ask you a question. 2010, what happened? There was the 9. There was a better player, Milito. There was a better player, Milito. He did very well in the Champions League.
Maybe then,
now we are talking about
question.
Diogo Forlan in the World
Cup. We take it to. Of course, it's good you went back that way.
All right.
Even if we are concentrating just on this year. But before I come back to you, guys, my producer says the number will be right there on the set. You will see it on the screen. You want to be part and parcel of this? Should it? I mean, the FIFA awards. How? Do you think it is credible? What do you have against it? Who do you think should have been voted for? I'm coming, gentlemen. You are here. You are heated up. I want you that keep it wanting, but let us talk to them at home because they want to be part and parcel of this. What do you think do you think it is right? And if it is not right, what do you think is wrong with the awards? Let us hear your voice. Messi Was he a credible winner in 2012? Gentlemen, so I want to come to you. I want to come to you. Let us be scientific about this. What parameters do you think FIFA should use? First of all, you said it's a contraction. So who do you think should be removed first in the voting process?
In the voting process?
Yes. You said the players should not vote?
No. I think what we should consider is this.
Yes.
You have a situation whereby there was a France football that was coordinating the awards in the past.
Yes.
You now put the destinies of these fantastic players in the hands of coaches, journalists, and players. Players have got their own sentiments. If you've got players that probably have got problems, you see an Ashley Williams voting for RVP as a third place nominee. And those are the things that we are talking about. It means that if a Sergio Busquets, Balotelli was voted.
Who do you think? I don't want names.
Okay.
Gentlemen, what is wrong with the process? I'm looking at the process.
College,
if the process
a Ronaldo,
electoral college that we have.
Excuse
now,
me.
Who should not vote? The players should not vote.
The coaches are voting.
The players should not vote.
But also the
coaches should not vote.
The players don't vote.
There must be a technical study group.
Why?
A FIFA technical study group. You take it ultimately out of the hands of the players and the coaches. They've got their own sentiments. They've got their own sentiments. And Emmanuel and Ozil was chosen by Joachim Low. What we are talking about is very simple.
I know the process for this award.
We know the process, but what we are saying is you are placing too much in the hands of the players.
I'm satisfied.
You are satisfied. You are satisfied.
You are satisfied with the process.
You are satisfied. I'm not satisfied. You look at the FIFPro list.
What are you against in the process?
What I'm against is
if your peers cannot choose who their players
I'll tell you something.
Yes.
When you have a coach come out to say Balotelli is my best player, when you have a coach come out to say Sergio Busquets is my best player, when you have a coach come out to say Yaya Toure is my best player, and empirically could not prove it, then there's a problem with that voting process. There are some people that are ages behind. The coach of Georgia, Kavaba, he voted for Rooney. And when Rooney was not magnificent in 2012. Those are some of the problems. There are some countries that are behind. They are behind. They are so behind the news. No. Look, those things affect the voting pattern. Let's tell ourselves the truth.
Okay, I want to ask Jimmy. I want to ask you a question. In the process of choosing, all right, let us take our first call. Hello.